Hi, church family. My name is Jane Leatham, and I'd like to share a little bit of my faith journey with you. My journey began almost from birth, as my parents were very active in the church I grew up in. I made a profession of faith at 7 years old and was baptized, dunked, not sprinkled. From that time through my teen years, I was very involved in the church, including choir and youth activities. It was during this time that I became more mature in my faith. Our youth minister was a great mentor and always had time for us. There was not a question that was too off the wall or even borderline heretical for him to tackle. He was also honest enough to say sometimes he did not know the answer. During that time, I felt I was being called to some kind of special service, and though I sought God's guidance, I really didn't get a clear answer. Then college came along in the 60s and my path changed. I'm not proud about this, I'm just stating facts. I became unchurched for many years. A divorce, then death of parents eventually brought me back to this church, through music. I was at one time a member of what is now Arlington Master Chorale, which many know was started at this church, and in the 80s contained many church members. I received many invitations to come to church, and eventually I did. I became a member in 1999, and I've never looked back. For the last 5 years, I've been on staff as finance assistant to Jeannie Chin and have served on session as an elder 2 different times. One last note regarding that call to special service from my teens. During a meeting held between new elders and deacons and ones already serving, we were all asked to share our stories. When I got to the part of my story regarding my special service call, suddenly I burst into tears. I realized at that moment that I had finally answered the call. I was an elder in this church. That was my special service. It took more than 40 years, but we all know God is patient. The message in my story could be that though we sometimes get off the path and lose our way, God never loses us. Thank you for listening, and I'm so grateful to be part of this body of Christ. God's peace and blessings to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.